Hi Aquarius, welcome to January 2020. I know, oh my god. January 2020, love and general reading. I am Gemstone Tarot. This is Valentine, who is asleep on the bed. She's kind of hiding behind me. She's normally over there in her spot when I do my daily readings, but today she's feeling a bit shy, which is not like her. Okay, Aquarius. Interesting January for you. We have a lunar eclipse in Cancer on the 10th. Sun goes into your sign on the 20th, I think. Then we have a lovely new moon in your sign on the 24th. Not too shabby. Okay, we are not reading reversals this month. And I'm using, what am I using? Smells like the 70s is what I call it, but it's the Morgan Greer Tarot for the main part of your reading. What does Aquarius need to know? Sun, moon, rising, Venus, cross watchers, anyone who comes to the table. Oh, hello. Nice card. Okay, that goes right in the middle. There will be an extended reading and the link will be in the description box. Wow. And that's where we look usually at a love story, at the characters involved, at what you can do, what might happen, best tactics, and the other person's feelings. Prospecting, I like this. Okay. The readings for you, my lovely Aquarians, and thank you, can I just say, because you're nearly always my highest viewers. And that goes for all aspects, extended readings, YouTube readings, any readings. Ooh. Sure that came up in your December. Yeah, right. So thank you for that, Aquarius, is what I'm trying to spit out. Let's get on with it. There's two cards that first of all catch my eye for you. The Fool, which not only catches my eye, but it pinged out of the pack and it kind of wafted onto the floor in a pick me kind of a way, okay? Now I'm not surprised because it's your solar return. Happy birthday to those of you whose birthday's in January and February actually. It's your solar return and also you've got that lovely new moon in your sign. So I really like that energy for you. Now Major Arcana, the Fool, is the 0 card and this is the card of new beginnings. He's got his knapsack, he's got his woof dog. That's what I always used to call them when my son was little. His woof doggy and the white rose, symbol of purity. Never mind that his knapsack does look like gonads, but we'll just have to brush over that. That always comes into my mind, but I think as Aquarians, you can laugh with me on that one. That's why I like Aquarians. I've got my Venus in Aquarius. Okay. The Fool is the Major Arcana. It's in the middle of your reading. But on the side, I've got the 10 of Wands. And I'm feeling this, okay? This is... This happens when you get your solar return and a new moon in your sign. It's a kind of inability to carry, and this did come up in your December reading, it's an inability to carry other people's BS any further. Now, whether this is to do with work or whether it's to do with relationships or families, it's just an inability to do it. When you get the 10 of Wands like this, you kind of have in your time picked up a stick for whoever it is. It could be one intimate love relationship where you've just greased the wheels that time too many, or taken the heavy lifting, or done the organising, or whatever form that is. Maybe you're always the one who initiates the emotional conversations. Maybe if you're single, it's, you know, and you're online dating, it's having enough of bothering with people sending you one-word messages. Whatever it is, it's being put upon too much. And with the Fool card, there's a very strong energy of really not wanting that anymore and being brave enough, Aquarius, And if you're ever going to be brave, January is your month to be brave. Taking your chances on something new. The Fool is looking straight at the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, of course, is the ultimate destiny card. And I'm liking this because the Fool looks at the Wheel of Fortune and also the Nine of Cups, which is the emotional wish card. I know, it's your emotional true desire. So if you are in a situationship and it's not enough for you, you may feel the need to communicate that. If you are in a job where you've been promoted, you know, by title about 3 times, but not once has the pay gone up, you're going to feel, I don't know, you're probably going to be touting, this new year, you're probably going to be touting your CV a little bit. You know, networking, looking around. Aquarians are exceptionally good at that. They're usually exceptionally good at their jobs. So if someone doesn't, and this does happen, I had an Aquarian boss who I feel was underappreciated, who did the most amazing work. And I feel like Aquarians, because Aquarians can organise. Aquarius represents the zodiac house of people and organisations and societies and clubs and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, you are the social secretary in a lot of things, but it can be underappreciated and you may decide that's not for you, that you're looking out, okay? The Fool is the ultimate prospector. He gets his knapsack and off he goes. He kind of follows the sun. It's like, I'm off. I'm packing my gonads. I'm strapping them on and I'm off, okay? And we get, rather fittingly, the Two of Wands, prospecting for something better. Now, we also have the Eight of Wands, communication. So this is the ability to be able to express this to other people. It's the ability to either write it in an email, text it, say it, you know, do a letter, smoke signals, whatever it is. You're going to feel the desire in January and you're going to get the opportunity, no matter what your romantic or work life is doing, to express it, to express that. Your deepest desires. Now, this may have built up, Aquarius, since literally 2018, January 2018. This is 2 years ago when you and Leo had those, which can only be described as, I was going to say horrific, but they weren't horrific. They were seismic eclipses. They took your life apart and, you know, like taking the engine of a car apart, all the parts were put out and greased and oiled and like eventually put back together. 2019 was the year of putting it back together. 2020 is like, my engine is, this is a great car metaphor. My engine is running, the wheels are ready to turn. Where am I going to go? Now, if this involves a relationship, you're going to want to upgrade it. You're going to want to express your boundaries, your standards, your heart's desires. If you're single, you're going to want to upgrade the kind of person you're looking to attract. Now, if you are single, if you're online dating or whatever form it takes these days, and my God, there's so many different ways to do it, you may want to look for a different brand, different company, a different app, whatever they are. And you may want to update your profile picture. You know, this is prospecting. Think prospecting, okay? The merchant prospects in the Two of Wands, got the globe in his hand. He's like, where's the best place for me to put down sticks, okay? You're going to be raising your standards in all areas of life. We're talking here, you know, other people might see this verging on arrogance. It's not. It's self-love. It's having the standards for yourself. And it's taking them out into the world. Here's my mind. Out into the world, okay? And expressing it. Not just through words, but through your actions. And most importantly, Aquarius, and this really, 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 really rings true for me this month, through what you are no longer prepared to accept. And by that, I also mean what you're no longer prepared to ignore. If someone, and someone for a lot of you has been consistently undervaluing you, you are going to either move away from this, because next to the Eight of Wands, I've got the Six of Swords. You're going to move away from it, or you are at least going to withdraw your services. You know, the unconditional love shop may have a temporary holiday. It's like, whoomph, the shutters are coming down and I'm concentrating on myself, okay? That goes for work, it goes for love, single, coupled, whatever it is. It is, in a sense, you're raising the drawbridge a little bit here. Not forever, but certainly you've got the gumption, you've got the power, and you've got the luck in January. You've got the luck. Wheel of Fortune with the Fool looking straight at it, and the Nine of Cups. That's a lovely little trio, okay? A lovely little trio. Now over here is the well, it's not the difficult bit because it's not bad cards, but look. Seven of Pentacles. Look at that tash. You gotta love that. This is why 70s tarot cards are the best, because you get the 70s moustache. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. He's prospecting again, but what he's also doing is keeping an eye on the dollar. He's keeping the eye on reality. Now this can be money, and for a lot of you actually it is. This is about taking yourself seriously and making sure you are paid what you're worth. I mean, really. But for some of you, it's emotional. You're going to make sure that you are paid what you're worth emotionally as well, that you are paid the right amount of attention. And if you're not, you're going to look to separate yourself from the source of that disappointment. Okay? Four of Pentacles, keeping it close to your chest. This is saving, investing. Sometimes it's seen as being a bit tight. You know, it can be the card of the miser. But fours are a very aubergine kind of cards. It depends what else is on the table. And I'm not seeing it as that. I'm not seeing it as tightness. I'm seeing it as self-love. You need to keep your money close to you. You need to raise your level of investment. And in doing that, you raise other people's eyes on you as a higher investment, whether that is romantically or money-wise, okay? Mark Twain, people take you at your own recommendation, okay? Recommend big. Recommend yourself big. Big, big, big. Nine of Cups, your heart's desire. Your heart's desire salary. Your heart's desire relationship, okay? This is what your solar return is all about. You've got a lot of power in January, Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles, again, oh, I love her hair. Just look at those jewels. Queen of Pentacles is sensual, she is beautiful, and she keeps that dollar close because she's worth it, okay? Because she's worth it. And Aquarius, so are you. And the Page of Pentacles, which means see the bigger picture. See the bigger picture. You may have been receiving short-term gratification. Maybe people praised you at work because you were doing really well, but they didn't pay you, okay? Or maybe in relationship there's been some sizable crumbs tossed your way, but not actually the loaf, you know? It's that kind of thing. Let me have a look at some relationship cards. Many of you may be, involved with an earth sign. We've also got water signs here. Or a fire sign, actually, but if it's a fire sign, that's probably the most challenging of the relationships. Yeah. You got some things to think about here, okay. Right, some of you, and this is for maybe not all of you, are having a difficult time in a love relationship. We've got the problem card of the trap. For some of you, even we've got the card of betrayal, and that can either be with a third party, although I'm not getting a third party cards here. I know what my third party cards are, but betrayal comes in different ways. And quite honestly, for some of you, the betrayal is neglect. If somebody's not seeing you as a superstar or expressing to you that you are precious and that you are cherished, that's a betrayal, okay? Self-consciousness, narcissism, or just somebody's been too self-involved. Now, Aquarius, the time may have just come for you to distance yourself from that person, especially if you want to see a different result. And in the extended reading, I'm going to look at that. And the other person, for some of you, the other person, you're not in communication with them because they're not in this reading. So it's either long distance, more online than it is in reality, or it's a situationship where you're in a break or something. So in the extended, I'm going to look at what this action will promote. In other words, you're moving away from this. What's this going to do? Okay, what's the consequences of this? How's it looking? And also to see if this person shows themselves, because it would be good if they did. Never-ending story. In this, it has a heart underneath that spins like one of those Wheel of Fortune things. Of course, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. And it has love, yes or no. I think, Aquarius, you want to take control of this. You don't want your happiness in the hands of someone who's prepared to play Russian roulette with your heart, okay? And that might not be for all of you, but single or coupled, your standards are going one way in 2020, okay? Let's have a healing with the angels card. I actually really like this reading for you. It's making me want to point my finger. And you know, if you've watched me a lot, if I start to point my finger, it's like, there's power in the cards, okay? You've got power in, there's power in them cards. Yes. Blessings. Walking away, Aquarius, might be the best thing you've ever done, okay? Obviously, it's your choice. I'm not telling you what to do, but you've got to put yourself first, 100%. So, do subscribe, Aquarius. I'm going to go and do the Vimeo extended reading right now while the cards are on the table. The link's in the description and the top of the comments section. So, let's see. I'll see you on the other side. Do subscribe, do like, do share. Namaste.